Hello fans, I'm Joe Teets with Hawks Media Production, here with Coach Wolfe as we are getting ready for the NCISAA State Championships.
It's a pretty exciting time for us. Latin won 12 out of the last 13, and they've won 10 in a row getting there, but the last two, so they're going for a three-peat this time.
Yeah, and it's going to be some tough roads ahead for the Hawks as they try to get this NCISAA title. Let's look at the projected lineup and break down our wrestlers as they go for that illustrious first-place finish. At the 106-pound weight class is going to be freshman Dino Lambos. He's at a 24-4 record and was a conference champion last week.
I'll tell you, he's been a fabulous freshman coming out at 106, and what you're going to see about Dino is his explosiveness off the whistle, especially in the neutral position. And then coming off the bottom, you know, nobody holds him down. So it's going to be a really good tournament. We're looking for him to have a really good tournament.
13-pound weight class is Liam McConaughey, 26-3 record this year, conference champion and a former NCISAA and conference champion last year at the 106-pound weight class.
Yeah, so he should come in at a number one seed, and it should be, if it all plays out, should have a rematch with the Metrolana kid, which he handled very well this year and last year. So we're looking for him to explode onto the scene in this tournament.
At the 120-pound weight class, freshman Trey Page, 16-6. He was a conference runner-up last week as well.
He should come in at a number 4 seed. He'll probably run into a 2-time state champ in the semis, but he's explosive, and you never know what's going to happen. But we look for him to be in the medal round and be on the podium placing.
At the 126-pound weight class, the Hawks are going to send out Davis Jones, 16-1 this year, won the NCISAA at the 113-pound weight class last year.
I'll tell you what, he's coming in at a number 1 seed, hurt his foot mid-season, rehabbed it back, and we're looking for him to run through this state championship and have a great showing.
At a 132-pound weight class, we're going to have senior Will Edwards coming in at 21-7 this year, and he's a conference runner-up in the CISAA.
Yeah, he's going to come in probably at a number 4 seed, and he has a pretty tough kid named Stonebreaker from Cary Christian Academy, and but that's going to be his toughest competition. We'll probably see him in the semifinals.
At the 138-pound weight class, the Hawks are going to send out Spear Gorelick. He's 24-2 this year and also a CISAA conference title winner.
So, shockingly enough, he's going to come in as a number 2 seed behind a guy named Gavin Ulrich from Metrolana Christian Academy, who they haven't seen each other head-to-head. But Nicholas Oredo from Country Day, who Spear ran through, majored that kid. So we have kind of a triangle going on here, but I'm very excited about this weight class.
At 144, the Hawks are going to send out sophomore Clifton Gorelick. He's coming in at a 9-6 record this season and a CISAA conference runner-up.
He's going to enter probably at a number 3 seed, and he's just going to work his way through a tournament as a sophomore. And, you know, best things happen when you don't know what's going to happen. And we look forward to seeing him try to make that podium as a sophomore.
At the 150-pound weight class is going to be senior Grant Clark. He's coming in at a 14-8 record into this tournament. And
his weight class is deep. He's a senior. He needs just to show his senior leadership and just have a workman's-like effort and get through this tournament. And we need him to place. We need him to be on the stand.
At 157 is going to be senior Carson Clutter coming in here with a 6-2 record and a conference runner-up finish as well.
Yeah, his weight class is not as deep as 50, but you know, we don't know where he's going to come in seed. He was coming off an injury at the beginning of the year. But again, being a senior, you just got to work through this tournament and try to get on that podium. That's going to help us the most.
At 165, the Hawks are going to send out Mac Fletcher. He's 24-4 on the season and also a CISAA conference champion.
I'll tell you, this was Mac's breakout year. There's a boy from Iron Academy that he has not wrestled to be the number 1 seed, but he has beaten seeds 3 through 6 this season. So we're looking for Mac to make a run at the finals.
At 175, the Hawks are going to send out senior Charlie Shamblin. He's 13-8 on the year and a CISAA third-place finish last week.
And we need Charlie to show senior leadership and step on the mat and grind it out to try to get on that podium 1 through 6. We'll see where he lands.
At 190, the Hawks are going to send out Niall Diggs. He's 10-10 on the season and a third-place finish at the CISAA conference title.
Again, we don't know where he's going to be seated, but, anything can happen when he steps on the mat. With his reach and his blast double, we just need to see him on the podium to help us out.
At 215, the Hawks are going to send out Cole Bradley. Now, he's 15-10 so far on the season.
Yes, same idea. We don't know where he's going to be seated, but he's got to make a run for the podium. And if he falls short, he's got to win a couple matches for us to get us some points in this tournament.
And lastly, out there for our Hawks is going to be at the 285-pound weight class. That's going to be Banks Cutter. He's 12-3 so far on the year. He was a conference champion this year and last year at the 215-pound weight class.
I tell you what, you put Banks Cutter out on the mat, you're looking for a win. He's going to come in either number 1 or number 2 seed, and we're looking for him to make a run to the finals and win this thing. So we're excited for him.
Fans, we're looking for some great action over at Charlotte Country Day this weekend. Hawks are projected to have 5 number 1 seeds, mainly in those lower weight classes, and their top competitor, Metrolina Christian Academy, is probably going to have 6 number 1 seeds.
Yeah, it's pretty much a 2-horse race between Metrolina and us, and it's light. We're very, very strong in our lightweights. They're very, very strong in their upper weights. So it's going to come down to the kids that are not seeded on both teams to win the matches and keep progressing through the tournament and try to get wins. Every win will give you points, and at the end of the day, it's who has the most points.
Yeah, Hawks, and you can see all those points accumulated this weekend at Charlotte Country Day, and they are also going to have the championship matches live streamed on their YouTube channel. Fans from Hawks Media Production, we just want to thank you for listening to myself and Coach Wolfe all season, and we look forward to a fun result at the NCISAA Championships.